What's good, people? Esskimo Cole, GetRichRapping.com, EskimoColeBeats.com. It's an announcement, it's an announcement of something that's coming, at least. Right. So obviously, chances are, if you're watching this video, you're familiar with GetRichRapping.com and what that's doing for artists out there. With that, and the feedback I've got from it, spawned from that is another concept. Now, this is something that's, I don't want to give too much away because it's soon. It's too soon to start giving the formula away for it. But think Get Rich Rapping with 6-7 people that know their stuff that can help you more directly than reading an article. And I'm gonna leave it there. It's called Peep the Industry. I bought the domain last night, so peeptheindustry.com. There's not a website there yet, but it's off the market. It's been bought. That being said, if you're a producer looking for the domain beatstobeaches.com, I actually have that for sale, so if that's something you might be interested in, hit me up, we'll arrange a price. But the video is about association. The people you associate with and what it will and won't do for you in the music game. Or even life, to be honest with you, because everything's universal, you know? So, you are the company you keep. The people you are around are the people you are. And what I mean is, now, say I don't know about your movement, and you are a solid guy, you are a solid person, woman or man or whatever, you are a solid person. You want this, you're doing the right things, you're on your way, and if I was to meet you and talk to you, I'd be locked into your movement. But I don't speak to you first. For some reason I start talking to your friend or your partner or your associate before you. Turns out they're a bit of a dickhead, full of themselves, and don't know etiquette, aren't polite, do and say stupid things. Now, me as a connection, or anybody as a connection, not me exclusively, but any good connection, meeting your friend before they meet you means that you never get to meet us. Because your friend's a dickhead. And this happens so often. It's all about association. I know when I was associated with certain people, I came across as untrustworthy, even though the people I was already working with before I was associated to these people completely trusted me. People outside looking in, because of who I was connected to, didn't trust me. Was thinking I was trying to scam and scheme and just get some money off people. Cut that tie. You know, now it's a bit more apparent that I'm a trustworthy person. And there's a lot of people out there that you feel like you have to have around. I don't know if it's because they've always been there. And even you know that your friends, if your friends are impolite and are a hindrance to you moving forward, yet you keep them on board out of some sort of, you feel like you have to because you always have. Now, let's just get this straight, as it were. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone, because money buys your way through everywhere. So if you are a person who makes money, you can go there and buy what you need to get to places. Now, there are people who are worth more than money. A lot of the people that you're dealing with, a lot of the people that you're having on your team, the people that you're supporting, they're not worth it. They're detrimental to your movement because they're out there shouting their mouth off, turning up, scamming people, conniving people, doing stupid stuff. Now, it doesn't matter that it's not you doing that. It comes under your brand, your people, your group. That's part of your brand. Now, that it could only take one person in your group to mean that none of your group ever make it. And every group, unless you know this kind of information, every group has that person, at least one person. Sometimes you get a whole group of these people. You come across them a lot. But this association, man, is good for your brand, because if you get associated with certain people, they think, this person's serious, or this person's already vouched for. Like if you think on the street there, if there's a guy that you know solid 100, you assume that every Every person with that person is solid, 100, legit. It's the same in music. If you're with someone who's working hard, is going out there and getting their goals, then it's like all you got to do is look at things like TDE or the ASAP mob. You know, you see ASAP Rocky and you just assume ASAP get a cosign, bam. Same with TDE, you know, Kendrick came through, Schoolboy Q, Absol, J Rock, they got a cosign. Who's co-signing you? Think about it. Just be careful who you let co-sign you. Be careful who you co-sign. It could make or break whether you ever get a chance to meet the people that you really would benefit from meeting, to work with the people you'd really benefit from working with. Just think about it. Esskimo Cole, Get Rich Rapping, EskimoColeBeats.com, all of that. You know the score. Hold it down.